Hey, so anyway, today I went shopping and bought like 3 new bakugan because I saw a triad and then it said new higher G power. At first I really didn't believe it, but then I saw these 3 bakugan and then, so let me just show them to you. So anyway, first one, Subtower Line Halt. So he was like, so when I first heard about it, I thought there were just gonna be like maybe 10 or 20 G more, something like that. But I didn't know they actually meant what they said. Spin Master actually meant it because this is my second strongest Bakugan. Today, this became my second strongest Bakugan, being 910 G. That's a lot. And despite the last video I did about Bakugan, I think they've become just a little more interesting, like the Sky Raiders and the Mobile Assaults. I've heard of things that come exclusively to the UK, and I've looked at them on Bakugan Wiki and they look really cool. You should check them out. So anyway, Subterra Lionheart uses battle gear. I don't know which battle gear to use, so I'm just gonna grab one. So anyway, I'm just gonna grab Blast Droid here from Dragonoid Colossus. I bought it a long time ago. In fact, it was my first YouTube video. Check it out. So anyway, like, so Blast Droid 50G, and so anyway, he uses battle gear by pushing his wings down, as simple as that. So he's 910 Gs. He's not a Super G Bakugan. That's a Super G Bakugan extending over 900 G, but that's not true. Some of them aren't really Super G Bakugan, but yet then they've got like exceptions and stuff. Sometimes you hear people say they're super thingy, whatever, super G Bakugan. P.S. When you're closing it, when you close it, like, let me just open it and close this off. It looks like that, but you actually have to push it down, and then so you have to like sort of like close it and then like push it down so it closes until it closes. Even though you by the way, even though you think it's gonna break, it's not actually gonna break. If you use wheel force, then it's gonna break. So I'm gonna grab another battle gear just for this one. This is my strongest battle gear so far. I mean Bakugan so far. So let me just repeat that. He's like my strongest Bakugan so far, consisting, well, let me tell you. Not sure if you can see it. I think it's blurred. So if you can't see it, it's 1000 Gs. So that's my strongest Bakugan so far. So 1000 G is my strongest Bakugan. Place it there. The Bakugan's name is Darkest Gnostics. Got his name from being so nasty. You should see the Bakugan review for it on Bakugan official, but UK thing. So anyway, I don't like to do unboxings. I just like to show them without basically boxing it. I was a Baku Triad, so I didn't really have time. I just opened it on the way home. So there you go, Gnostics with new kicks gear. If Bakugan were real, I would probably use any battle gear that can make you fly. If I was using Gnostics, and Bakugan couldn't fly, then I'll probably just use any Bakugan that can allow it to fly. It's hard to fold him because you have to push his head like that and then hold his wings down. Use your other arm and then push this in. Stick it like that. It's really hard to close it. At one point you can just go like this, then close it just when you've closed everything. If you don't close his arms, the yellow parts of his arms, then it's not going to turn out so well because it's just going to open up. Anyway, New Kicks Gear is another one of Dragonoid Colossus's exclusive battle gear. Finally, this Baku Closer. So let me show you. This was the Baku core. This is a Super G Bakugan. Every Super G Bakugan has 1000 in it. Not everyone, but I mean the type, as in the Bakugan itself, not attributes or anything like that. So this one's the Baku Closer, although I haven't shown it to you yet, so just keep that in mind. This is a normal Bakugan, 910G. This is a Super G Bakugan, being the weakest one of its kind. Not the weakest one of the Super Gs, but I mean weakest Gnostics ever. All Gnostics are Super G Bakugan, just to let you know. The darkest Gnostics is the weakest Gnostics. I don't have any other Gnostics though. This Bakugan cannot use battle gear. But anyway, it's sort of cool. I'm just gonna open this lip. And then the way it closes, easy, is just pushing the, well, oh, let me just, so it closes like that. So anyway, let me just lower it down a little more where you can see it. So you press this button, that's there. I'm not sure if you can see it, sorry about that if you can't see. But you press this button because it looks like a silver fan, to be honest. See, it looks like a fan. And then you just, then you press the button, maybe holding his head, so it doesn't like fall off. Then you could just lift it up there, put it on. It's sort of my coolest Bakugan ever. It's not my attribute though. My attribute on was Pyrus and my attribute on the Dimensions was Ventus, but I changed it to Aquas. So anyway, I'm gonna keep it open and then you can just see its entire body. It has feet, by the way, just don't want to open it. Another thing I noticed about these are that they don't come with codes. Look, its code is supposed to be there. But I know even though Bakugan Dimensions closed down and stuff like that, I'd still like the codes. It just, like Bakugan Sensei said, those who if it's fake or not. People might think that's just fake. It depends on what country they think I'm from. If they think I'm from America or something, they're gonna say that's fake, man. So I don't think any of the ones have DNA codes anymore. Another example is Gnostic's DNA code should be there, but it's not. You can just see a green void there. Subterra line hole. These were my first 3 bakugan that were more than 890G, and these were also my first 3 bakugan that didn't have DNA codes on them. Even after the dimension shut down a long time ago, I got a Rayzoid with a DNA code. So I would love them to bring it back, really. So yeah, that basically wraps up. Here's this. So it's a bit hard for me to close it. Anyway, Gnostics is nasty, horrible. He may be 1000 G, but these are his extra limbs, his arms, his eyes and mouth. Don't know what these are. And if you take Lochanoid, I'm not sure if I said his name, Lochanoid off the gate card, his head will automatically just slip back. See, it almost looks like I'm closing it and I've just edited it out. That's how fast it closes in. Let me see. Yeah, it does close that fast. Also, highlight battle gear, this battle gear. Now on for all my bakugan reviews, I'm just gonna grab a battle gear and say that's the highlight. If I think it's cool. So, new kicks gear, Sunday. That's all. I think I'm gonna be showing more bakugan reviews once I get more bakugans. So. But meanwhile, keep on collecting, keep on fighting, you know. So, battle on. And remember, if you're in the United States, keep Mectagon in hand. You're probably gonna need them.